Hey people of the VC, it's Andy Cloudy Mulder. This time I'm coming to you with a competition response video for Chris Hansen. He's now known as Stomp 33 and a third. Chris is a massive Anthrax fan, and his competition was simple: just show your Anthrax vinyl collection. Check out Chris's channel. I'll leave a link up there. No, I won't. I'll leave a link up there and down there. So a lot of my Anthrax stuff I think I've already shown, or I'm due to show in my random records series at some point. So I'm not going to dwell too much on each item. I say a lot of these are fairly familiar to a lot of you anyway. So without further ado, first up, debut album from Anthrax. Just showed this one in my last From the Vaults video, so you know what I think about that one. Next up, an original from my collection from what, 85, yeah, Armed and Dangerous EP. Here we go, on Megaforce Records. Joey Belladonna's intro to recording with Anthrax, I guess. Next up, Spread the Disease, probably my favourite Anthrax album of all time. My introduction to the band, as I know many people's is as well, on Music for Nations label. This copy isn't great. When I got back into collecting vinyl again, this was my first purchase from Discogs, and I had no idea really what the grading meant. So this was classed as a VG, and I picked it up for a couple of £, and it's playable, but I'm going to be always on the lookout for an upgraded version of that. No singles from that period, but I'm on the Living again. I think another one that I've shown fairly recently, classic from the band. Again, this is a UK pressing on the Megaforce Worldwide and Island Records. Lots of great tracks on there. Got a few singles. Well, I've actually got 2 singles. So I Am the Law and Indians are singles off here, but I've got a few copies of each of them. So this is I Am the Law. I think it's white vinyl. Got these out, sorry. On the Law and Bloody Love Bomb, yeah, white vinyl on Island. Something I've picked up recently, I found. This is just a black vinyl 12-inch version of I Am the Law. And the first, I'm the Man, that you'll see today. Another recent pickups. This is I've done this in an earlier video. This is the poster bag version of I Am the Law. It's a huge poster. I'm not going to undo it all, but you get the impression. There. Next up, Indians again. This is a poster bag edition. I used to have this up on my wall, so the corners are a little bit crooked. This is the version, I think this is fairly common actually. This is the version that has is a misprint, so it doesn't have Sabbath Bloody Sabbath and Taint on side 2. It has Imitation of Life. I'm sure I read somewhere that the misprint version is actually probably more common, so I don't think it's actually worth too much anyway. But again, huge poster of well, pretty much this here. But I had this again. This is one of the something I've had since it came out. Yeah, Megaforce Worldwide again, Island Records. Now we move into the State of Euphoria album I skipped school for to buy. I think I mentioned that in my intro video a year or so ago. Got it the day it came out, and this is the original copy of mine for the day it came out. Again, UK pressing. A few singles off this album. So I've got, I think this is a yellow version. Again, got this when it came out in 1988. I think I bought that, and then another time when I've gone back to, this is from Spillers Records in Cardiff, where I grew up. I came across a this is a like Scottian signed. I didn't meet him to sign it. It was in the shop, and so I picked it up as well. I think it's just plain black vinyl. Yeah. So this is Make Me Laugh and Antisocial, recorded live, and then this version has Antisocial and Friggin' in the Riggin', Sex Pistols cover. Timed out the one. When we have a 12-inch of Antisocial, and this says Parasite and Le Sex on the flip. Again, just all of these pretty much same label, Island label, distributed Megaforce worldwide. Exactly the same cover, but this is the Panificassin EP. So here we have Now It's Dark, Antisocial, Friggin' in the Riggin', Parasite, Sex, and Pipeline. That's cool to have. Oh, different label this time. Here we go, Blue Island label. A song that doesn't excite me anymore. Loved it as a kid, but this is the I'm the Man EP, with more versions of I'm the Man than I care to think about these days. So censored version, censored radio version, deaf and censored version, Some of Bloody Sabbath, I'm the Man live, Caught in a Mosh, and I Am the Law live. Again, Blue Island label. And that's where my 80s Anthrax ends. Then a big gap from here to the last few years. I would kind of, my musical taste and direction took a bit of a tangent around this time. I'd kind of, even before Persistence of Time was out, I was kind of heading a different direction with my musical taste. I completely missed the John Bush years. I didn't avoid them, I just missed them, and I haven't got around to catching up on those yet. But I kind of got back into Anthrax when Worship Music came out. I thought I'd give it a go, and picked this up on, I think it's just black vinyl. It's a 2 LP set. Great. This is of their 2 latest albums with Joey Belladonna back. This is my favourite one. It is probably my favourite one over For All Kings, which I do love this album as well. But I'd probably go for Worship Music over For All Kings, because I was expecting this one to be really good, based on how good this one was. Worship Music was the surprise to me, because I just wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. So there we go. Tried to keep that brief, under 10 minutes. That's Chris. That's my Anthrax vinyl collection. As for top 3 pieces, I don't think I can answer that. I'll have them all. So I'm going to cop out and end the video there. But congratulations on your 100 subs. Here's to the next 100, and continued success with your channel. Yeah. See ya.